So I'm going to just review an app called Calligrapher, which I'm going to use to teach on one of my other channels, Ancient Khmer Sanskrit. And so here we go. You see you have different tools here. You can see. So you can even do in textures if you want. And you can change the pen. You can do different kinds of, and here on the top you can change things to make it thicker. I like to use, this is the eraser here, I believe. Yeah, that's the eraser. But I like to use this one, so we press here now to just delete that, and I'm going to change the colors to black. Yeah, okay. What happened here? An ad? Close the ad. Oh yes, this app is the free version and you can update it to ads, to remove ads. So here we go. I'm going to take this down a bit. There you go. You see these sliders. You have to mess around to find your own style, what you want. So I'm now going to do the letter that. It's not going. I haven't chosen a color, obviously. I've chosen white. Black. So, okay. Go back. This is the letter da. And I want a bit more calligraphy on that, to be honest. Although you can see it quite well like that, but if we put a bit more... Yeah, no. Let me take that back down and put this up, maybe. Whoops. That's a problem. Okay. No, I need a little bit more flair. I needed a bit more flair. This here is the opacity. You can change the size. I'm not sure what this 36 is. Keep touching it and it just makes ink. So, start again. Another advert. Just gonna look at my screen recorder. I'm using the built-in Samsung screen recorder here, which seems quite good. How do I close this app? This advert, there you go. Okay. So, here we go. The letter that in Ancient Khmer. So to write it twice would be tata, because the sound a, as we write it in Roman English, is automatically attached to the consonant T, or DT as I like to write it, because it's not a sharp T, it's a blunt T, like not a D, not a T, it's a ta, ta, and it has the letter A with it. And so you can only do 3 or 4 removals. So to write it double like that is that. But the letter ta itself has 2 versions. Each consonant, this is called a floating consonant, and it's written on a top row. And this is the sunken consonant of the same letter, which is written below on the bottom row. So you write on 2 stories, 2 rows in Khmer. So that would be a double DT, double ta. Yeah. as in T, T. Yeah, another advert. So you can remove these for the professional version, which I'm going to do, of course. At least you don't have to wait long. So, that. Yeah. And the sunken version is written below. Here. Yeah. But if you want to write tata, so T-A-T-A, T-A-double-T-A, sorry, tata, instead of tata, which is what we just wrote, tata. We just wrote tata, yeah, this is tata. Because each one of them is a upper consonant, a floating consonant, upper layer, and both have the a on them, as does the bottom one. But if we write, starting here, yeah, the second ta, that is tata. But if we do the sunken consonant below it, that's three tats. Instead of one, two, and then a third tat here as three, that would be ta ta ta. Yeah, you have 1, 2, 3 like this, which turns it into ta ta. Just change back to black, please. And another advert. Wait for the X, top right, 3, 2, 1. 3 seconds they give you. So, there you go. Tata. If you write it like this, or with top consonants, there's always an A between each consonant. Tata. If you want to silence this one, like in here, you silence the first one, you silence the first one, this first one here, and the only T, sorry, well, at least you're seeing how I control it. The only T, should be joined to the only T, and that should be joined to, I'm terrible with my English T's, ta-ta, yeah? The only T which has an A on it is this one. But not this one. And that is the same as doing this with 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. So let's rubbish that, and we write now in black. Oh, in red. Okay, never mind. That. I've got a broken wrist. I shouldn't even be able to write. Yeah, and then we write the same three tats, but instead of ta ta ta, we make it ta ta with a double T. Ta. And then the first and the second, and the second and the third. Yeah, ta ta. I'll do that again. Ta ta. The top one is ta ta ta. Hmm? No, I'll just take that off a second and put the pencil on maybe. Ta ta ta. And this one is ta ta. Yeah. And if you wanted to signify that using our alphabet but indicate Pali language, you would put a dot under that. Yeah, which would make ta ta. And if it was ta ta with a long A, you would put a flat line over the top. Anyway, that's a different lesson about how to write Pali Sanskrit using English letters. Oh, I don't use that, never will, and please don't use it. Don't get drawn into it. Why? Listen to my podcasts on youtube.com/Jan Spencer, because this video is going up to youtube.com, the webmaster channel. But I'm going to share it to my other channel that is to do with people wanting to learn how to write Pasacom. So just do one more little couple of letters just to say goodbye. I'll do a yant for you. We'll do yant puts on. Let's see if the lettering's too thick. Okay, it's okay, but I want black. So, is it black? And I want to do... it's red, never mind. That is a nap. And here is an M. I'm going to do a more... should be joined. That is the M, and this is the O. More, and this is the put. And this is the tar. And here you write the letter ya. Bit too big. I made a bit of a mess of it. So let's start again and do that. And how can I get black back? I really don't know. Try that. So we do a go smaller. Nah. More. Put. Ta. And here a ya. And then normally you would, I don't have enough space, you would do very long unaloms here. And you could do on Prat Buddha images, yeah. That is Namo Buddhaya, and you will see it over the doors of shops in Thailand and houses. Anyway, just for fun at the end, to see something. But this is actually, apart from the Webmaster channel, it is going to be shared with people from Com School who want to learn how to write stuff like my god, 2, 3, 1